Shooting USA is brought to you by SnapSafe and the full line of Trek-Lite lockboxes. Affordable security for home or travel. Get 15% off with code SUSA15 at snapsafe.com. We all know the big names in college sports like Clemson and Alabama on the football field, or Kentucky and Duke in basketball. But here are some college powers you may not have heard of. Lindenwood, Shriner, and Martin Methodist. And those are just the top teams in college clay varsity sports. They're all on the fields of the National Shooting Complex in San Antonio in the Association of College Unions International Championships. Clear your mind and trust your training to bring hand and eye together on target. Trap shooter Morgan Thompson knows that's the way to break clays.
Stay calm. Just stay calm. Keep your eye on the target. Just go right up into it. Don't overthink anything. Don't freak out.
Now repeat 500,000 times to crown a national college champion. Grant Kinscherf has his sights set.
I would really like to win, that's how I'll put it. I would really like to win. I'm a very competitive person. I do my best to win.
900 students from 90 universities, all competing for a collegiate title at the sprawling National Shooting Complex in San Antonio, Texas, a place where clay targets turn to dust on endless trap and skeet fields. Competition is sanctioned by ACUI, the Association of College Unions International, a group aiming to build school spirit on campus. Michelle Smith knows the shotgun sports play a big role in student lives.
These students build their community within their team. They find community service opportunities, student leadership opportunities. They fill roles as club officers, president, vice president, finance. They have a great time. They're developing a skill and then committed to a lifelong leisure sport as well.
Competition at nationals is mostly about team. Individuals can win trophies, but team championships are the most coveted titles. That's titles with an S. Colleges compete in 4 divisions based on the size of their clay target team, not on the size of the school. So football powerhouse Auburn University, with 28,000 students, competes in the lowest division, D4. Auburn has just 7 shooters. Team president Riley Cuccinelli believes the system makes good sense.
I'm a really competitive person, so, we came in here and we're like, oh, it'd be cool to be D1, but realistically, D4 is where we should be. And it's our first year, there's 7 of us here. So they put us D4, and we're hoping to work our way up, year by year to be competing with the bigger schools that have more experience.
On the other hand, tiny Shriner University, a school with 1,400 students, competes in Division I. Shriner has 28 shooters here, and Coach Robert Davis says his team has a mission.
We started 2 years ago when I started as Division III, and we were runner-up. And then last year we moved up to Division II, and we won that championship, and we're looking forward to winning the championship in Division I this year. And it's against some tough competitors, but we're up for it.
Here's another interesting fact. At Shriner, shooting is a varsity sport with full athletic scholarships. While at mighty Texas A&M with 70,000 students, shooting is strictly a club sport. But at nationals, they shoot head-to-head, a point of pride for Hunter Eatsy.
Something we hang our hat on is that we're a student-run organization. We raise all of our own money through fundraising and shoots that we put on. So it means a lot for us to be able to come out here and compete and know that because we're a student-run organization, we've kind of done it ourselves.
Big or small, each team competes in 6 clay target disciplines. Trap, both American and wobble style, are played on a field with 5 positions laid out in an arc. Shooters stand 16 yards from the trap house, the building housing the trap machine, that throws targets away from the shooters. One big difference in Wobble Trap, targets fly in a wider range, side to side and up and down. Ashton Mitchell of James Madison U thinks the games are equally tough.
Personally, I don't see any difference. I just came out here thinking that it was the exact same and just look at it the same way, and I ended up doing pretty well, so I'll take it.
Skeet shooters compete on a similar but broader playing field with 9 shooting positions instead of 5. Targets fly from the right or left, crossing the field at high speed. The international game is more challenging. Clays fly faster, some with delays, and shooters must start with shotguns lowered below shoulder height.
That delay and just getting in the mount, because every other game you get to put the gun up and have it ready, and then here you got to have it down here.
Sporting clays is like golf with a gun. Competitors move from station to station that mimic an array of difficult shots a hunter might face in the field. Super sporting clays is just more of the same, says Alejandro Rodriguez. More throwing machines and tougher targets.
This is my favorite game because of the variety. I'm seeing a lot more targets than just two targets in skeet, 1 target in trap. You're seeing almost the same presentations. Here you're seeing plenty.
Scores for each school's top 5 shooters add up for the total team score. Van Werner sees only champions on his Trinity University squad.
To me, they always look like champions.
Yes, all champions going into the finals, but there will be winners based on the school's best 5 individual scores in each clay sport. For the championship, only the team score counts. And that's coming next, the importance of the team in what is usually a very individual sport.
The .22 Advanced Rifle Cartridge easily outperforms all other .22 caliber cartridges in its class, producing .22 250 performance in an AR-15 platform. The .22 ARC is engineered to take full advantage of the most aerodynamic .22 caliber bullets. This means tighter groups, increased accuracy, and an exceptional shooting experience. .22 Advanced Rifle Cartridge from Hornady.
We typically think of shooting competition as an individual sport, but not so much at the College Clay Target Nationals. While coaches have to keep back from the competitors on the line, there's no limit to the help teammates can give each other on and off the field. It's all part of the game and the appeal for student athletes in the shooting sports. While some shooters at the College Nationals hit clay targets on the trap and skeet fields, others hit the books. That chemistry test won't pass itself. It's just part of the game for student athletes, and Coach Cullen Grisham knows the studies come first.
They're serious students. I've got architects and future lawyers and doctors, and they come to A&M because they want a degree from a Tier 1 research university, not to shoot. They shoot because they love the sport.
And what many student athletes love the most is being part of a college team. Take this young shooter, Minmay Pup of Bethel University. We first met Minmay when she was in high school at the Scholastic Clay Target National Championships. She told us that day she had a dream. And here on this skeet field at this College Nationals, Minmay is living it.
Well, you guys saw me last at SHP Nationals. My dream was to shoot in college at Bethel University, and here I am shooting for them. I'm having a great time with my team and everything, and it's a great experience, so I like it.
Bethel is a contender year after year, but Minmay's teammate, Sam Hayden Kaplan, says that's not most important.
I think the relationship with the team members is more important than winning and doing well, because it's all about having fun anyway. If we have fun and we shoot bad, at the end of the day, we still win.
That's team spirit, and Coach Bub Edwards says it's no accident. Recruit shooters who are good people first then good students and teammates.
The shooting is there for them to enjoy themselves, to further their sport, but it's all about getting them an education. And yes, I'm guilty at recruiting good folks, sometimes even over the shooting abilities.
Here are two shooters who've been great teammates since they started playing football in high school. Now, Caleb Scherer and Hunter Reinig break clay targets for Midland University. They're such great buddies, they have their own secret handshakes.
The more we shot, the more we became best friends. The more handshakes we got, the better it improved.
Midland's coach is a 4-time Olympic trap shooter, and Brett Erickson knows at the Collegiate Nationals, this is no individual sport.
You got teammates. You got to have each other's back and be a family, and that's really what we stress. I mean, not everybody can have a great day every day, but hopefully you got good teammates behind you that can carry you on the bad days, and then maybe the next day you have a good day and they have a bad day, so you carry them back, and it all works out.
Here's a team where teamwork works out. Lindenwood University is the big dog in college clay target sports, winner of 15 consecutive national titles. Teammates openly support each other with a championship on the line.
Use tight chokes. Tight chokes.
Lindenwood junior Cecilia Young says success for one is success for all.
Bianca, you're behind it a little bit. Get in front. Yeah, we want to do the best that we can. We want everybody to do as well as we can, and we're just trying to create a really good team environment where we can each just support each other and just be a more positive group.
Lindenwood brings more than 36 athletes to the championships, by far the biggest team. Not to mention a kitchen and a whole bunch of parents. Mom Lori Brown talks team spirit.
A lot of effort goes into it, a lot of time and energy, but it's so worth it to know that these kids are well taken care of during the week that they're here.
A former Olympian and world skeet champion is the coach at Lindenwood. Sean Doolahary wants the title, but sees more to his team than shooters.
We hope it's not all about the competition. It's more about the friendships that they'll develop. A lot of them in college, these will be the friends that they have for life. I think that that's probably one of the reasons why we've been so successful over the years. You can see that we're a big family.
A real sense of family. We hear that so often about the shooting sports. Good to know it's valued as highly as winning by college coaches and shooters. But is that enough to carry the champs to their 16th consecutive national title? We'll find out when Shooting USA continues. Shooting USA is brought to you by Les Bear Customs 1911s, hand-fitted to perfection because you'll accept nothing less. And by Hornady, accurate, deadly, dependable. 90 teams, 900 shooters, more teams than ever are in the hunt for the college clay target divisional titles. Will the prior champions win once again? Well, the shooters are about to settle that issue on the sporting clay, skeet, and trap fields in Texas. 15 consecutive national titles, one of the greatest records in college sports. That's the legacy Lindenwood brings to this clay target championship. And Coach Sean Doolahary feels the weight of history on his team.
When you're the big dog on the house last 15 years and you're going for number 16, just imagine the pressure of what's on the kids to carry on a dynasty. As a coach, you don't want that, but it's a part of the game.
But Lindenwood's Sean Kemeter, the reigning individual champ, feels only the pressure to do his best.
I'm always trying, I never give up, and I tell everyone here, never give up, never, just keep going, and no matter what, I'll always be proud of them, and I'm just going to be happy with what the results are.
But will best effort be enough?
There's a lot of teams coming after us, so we'll wait and see after 3 more days of this.
Indeed, teams are coming after Lindenwood because of the changing landscape in the shooting sports. Dozens of colleges offer scholarships now, and Lindenwood gives fewer than in the past. The coach of former runner-up Bethel feels a change in the air.
So the competition's getting more fierce because there's one pool of athletes, and now there's a lot of folks grabbing at that pool.
So competition is heating up. Let's start in Division II, teams with fewer than 20 competitors. Martin Methodist is a D2 power with several shooters from Team USA. Senior Caleb Lindsay is one.
So I'm really looking forward to, trying to put my best score up I've ever put here and also help my team as much as possible.
Caleb did that, breaking a perfect 100 on American Trap. But Martin let a few get away. Coach Chad Wittenberg is no less optimistic.
You can always hit more targets, but that's the game of this game is how you manage your misses and how you bounce back from missing a target, and can you come back and hit the next one.
We will see. Fort Hays State is the big competition, and junior Heather Gordon says, make no mistake, Fort Hays is here to win.
Of course, everybody is out here. That's why they're out here. If you're out here to just have fun and play around, I mean, that's cool, but my team is definitely on a mission for that trophy.
Coach Dwayne Shepard believes it can happen. His team is in the zone.
Well, they are. They're shooting very, very well. They're very, very focused. You can, you got to been around shooting sports. You can tell when someone's there.
And Fort Hays is, led by Austin Svoboda. This year's overall individual champion, Fort Hays State wins the Division II title. Division I is a battle, and Bethel, a contender year after year, finishes only 5th. Coach Bub looks in his crystal ball.
But it looks like this year we're going to have a brand new champion.
And Brett Erickson hopes it's Midland.
I want there to win national championships. That's the only reason I'm there. I want these kids to win national championships, get them big, ugly rings, and walk around and be proud of themselves.
The ring will have to wait, but the team can be proud. Midland ends up 4th. It comes down to 3 schools in Division I, teams with 20 shooters or more. Lindenwood, we know their story. Texas A&M, 2-time runner-up. And Schreiner, last year's champs in Division II. Coach Davis is certain his team is ready to run with the big dogs.
Requires us to move up to Division I, and we're looking forward to the challenge.
A&M is super on super sporting clays, second among all 90 schools. Will Van Dusen says it's in the plan.
Ultimately, we want to do better than last year and see if those results give us a national championship.
Coach Cullen Grissom wants to win a new ring, like the pair A&M won back-to-back competing in Division II.
We want to stand on the top of the podium, and they worked hard to get there.
But it's not to be. A 3rd year running, Texas A&M is the runner-up. So who will win, the upstart or the 15-time champion? Lindenwood puts on a virtual clinic, a top 3 finish in all 6 events, and 1st in international trap. Take that.
And we'll have to take it and win as a team or lose as a team and be humble about everything we do.
But Schreiner will not be denied. The tiny college shoots a gigantic match, grabbing 1st or 2nd in every clay target discipline. Schreiner, as a result, is national champion.
It's not any different than competing in Division III. We bring the best game we can to these championships every year.
Thanks again for tuning into the Shooting USA YouTube channel. We hope you enjoyed the content. A couple of notes. Make sure you take advantage of SUSA15 at snapsafe.com. That's our discount code that saves you 15% on anything from SnapSafe, and that gets to be some big money when you start talking about modular safes and vault doors. Also, if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our new content. As always, a like and a comment helps us with that algorithm.